Down on the farm again. Here's the farmer's house in the farmyard. And today I've come to learn a new skill. There's the clue in the ground. This is what we're going to use. We're going to make charcoal. We've laid out the runners, whatever you want to call them. Now we're starting to stack in the logs. We're building up a square, or oblong, whatever you want to call it, rectangle. This is all the waste wood from the planks that he's been making. So this is the pyre coming together. I'm assuming pyres are worth for funerals, but I don't know. So we're getting there, but I just checked the temperature. It's now 33 degrees. So I think that might be it for today until this afternoon at about 4 o'clock. So this is the, I'm going to call it pyre. I will look up the correct word. Virtually built now. So it's all been stacked up, nice and tidy. It's been about 37 degrees today, so work has been slow. Okay, the boys have been busy overnight. They obviously worked when it was cooler. So they're now covered. This is the rice straw. You can see where they've covered it all up. The straw is on the top and the earth is going on top of that. So this is the soil going on. The other thing you might notice is that the ground is wet, and this is because they watered it, because otherwise it'll be like concrete. And there's the air intake. We're now all covered up. The fire has been lit at this end. This is the opposite end to the vent hole. And we should end up with charcoal. So we're smouldering away. This is day 1. Day 2, and the fire end is smoking really well. It's coming out of most of the holes. You can see it's coming through a few little gaps as we come along. Here's the air intake again. Let's put my hand over the end. Can't feel much going in. Day 3, as you can now see, more holes have been put further up the pile, call it what you want. But what is interesting, you can see over the first 2 days, it has collapsed basically. So the charcoal has burnt, or the wood has burnt. There's now charcoal in there, and they've covered it up again with more earth. Just making sure the holes are clear. I think it's day 4 on our burning. I'll have to check. But you can see now that it's collapsed most of the way down. As this end, the wood is obviously burnt out into charcoal, what the process is called. We've got some tarpaulins and some steel on the top here. Believe it or not, looks as if we might have some rain. I don't think they want it soaking the soil and putting it out. So you can see it must be getting towards the end of the burn, as we're getting a lot of smoke now out of the air intake as well. Day 5, and it's well on its way now. It's the last little end burning away. The fire's been out for about 4 days now, so I assume everything is cooled down, and here we go. Now getting old rice sacks ready to start to fill with charcoal. This is the charcoal as it's being exposed now from the fire. He's now starting to pull it out. This is the unburnt wood and the rice straw which they put round it. Trying to keep the dust down as they work. As you can imagine, everything's very dry. It's about 31 degrees, I think, at the moment. This is our charcoal coming out, our first charcoal proper, I suppose. So they're slowly working their way up the pyre. Or was it pyrolis, if I remember correctly? Pyrolis? Or was that the action? Can't remember. This is the messy bit. The dust is quite amazing. And the finished product. Like a charcoal. I'll find out how much it sells for. So picking up the charcoal by hand and bagging it, as you can see. Here are our bags of charcoal, and I've discovered they do sell for about 160 baht a bag. We've got 30 bags of charcoal from the fire, whatever you want to call it. Evidently, if he was going to sell it, it would be 130 baht a bag, but he keeps it all for himself.